Hello all and welcome to another caffeinated entertainment video. This is Art with you for my October reading roadmap. October reading roadmap will come in two parts actually this month, with Spookathon TBR coming later, probably next week or the week after. Spookathon is a readathon from October 16th to October 22nd, and it's hosted by Books and Lala. But it's a readathon I participated in last year, which I believe was the first year for it. It was also because those are the books I read: mysteries, thrillers, all that kind of stuff, horror books, all that kind of stuff. But this is the stuff, this is an overarching roadmap of what I'd like to read this month. There's ebooks, audiobooks, and physical books on the list. So without further ado, let's get underway, shall we? Alright, the first book I'm going to read is actually an ebook. It is an ARC that comes out on November 7th, which is, November 14th, Artemis by Andy Weir. I'll put the title somewhere over here. You saw it in my September book haul as something I got from Crown Publishing and Nat Galley, so I'm looking forward to reading that. The Martian was one of my favorite books the year that it came out, because I read it the year it came out. It was one of my favorite books, so I can't wait to read Artemis. The next book I'm going to read is actually in the stack here. Let me get in position here. Is One Shot by Jack, by Lee Child. I'm going to pick this sucker back up and finish it off. I'm currently 31% of the way through it on my Kindle. I can't wait to finish it, because also this month I will be reading The Midnight Line, thanks to Random House Publishing and NetGalley. For that comes out on November 7th. Those reviews will be up, both the Artemis review and the Midnight Line review will be up 1 week before the book releases. So the book it'll be up in the last week of October for the Midnight Line and the first week of November for Artemis. But those are huge reviews that I can't wait to get my hands on. The next book I intend to read this month is Echo Park by Michael Connelly. It's the next Harry Bosch novel I have. It's Harry Bosch number 12, if memories, or number 14, if memory serves right. And then I intend to also go on to The Overlook, Harry Bosch novel number 15. Super excited. Bought The Wrong Side of Goodbye in the Audible sale for $4.95 for members this past week. Bought 5 books in that sale. Can't wait to go through all of them in my October book haul, because I'll just add them in that. But I'm excited. The new Two Kinds of Truth Harry Bosch novel comes out on Halloween. I don't know if I'll be reading it on time or not. But the next book I will be reading is not this one. I do want to get to Camino Island by, as you get a sneak peek of another book, Camino Island by John Grisham this month. I also want to get to A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro sometime this month. But the book I'm looking most forward to getting to, let me rearrange here, is let me get these out of the way. Is The Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz. It's been on my radar for a little while now, and I definitely want to get to this bad boy right here. Yes, I got this book in a Kindle Daily Deal at the time of filming this yesterday, but in the middle of September. So not only do I have a physical copy, but I have a Kindle copy. So now there's really no excuse for me to read this book. I cannot wait. I'm totally excited, totally pumped. The next book on TBR is Dan Wells' Mr. Monster. It is October. I cannot wait to start reading spooky thriller type novels. I loved I Am Not a Serial Killer, which is book 1 of 6 in this series. This is book 2. I cannot wait to keep on reading these stories. The last physical book that I want to read this month is Mr. Mercedes, Stephen King, one of my favorite all-time keep you up at night because you're thinking creepy authors. I love Stephen King. I just recently finished the Dark Tower series for a second time. I enjoyed it as much as the first. I am going to continue on with 11/22/63 as well, but that is a slow chunk of a trog. I want something more scary in October, so that's why this is going on the list. This may, in fact, make a reappearance in the Spookathon TBR. I'm not for sure. Now, the Audible books I want to get to this month are quite plentiful too. The next Audible book I'm going to get to is Nelson DeMille's Plum Island. And then I'm going to grant myself some fun and get some N.K. Jemisin, the 5th season going on. So there's plenty of books on my radar. I also want to continue with Moonraker and the Ian Fleming run. So wherever I go this month, it's going to be fun. Now, I will tell you this. The September reading wrap-up will publish probably this time, by the time you're seeing it, by the time this goes up and you're seeing it, when it goes live on what I believe will be Saturday. When you see this go live, either Saturday or Monday, it'll be 1 week away from my September wrap-up going live. September for me is not over with yet. I'm filming this on September 25th. I got 5 more days. I will film it at the end of September and get it up to you as quickly as possible. But I have big plans. I'd like to probably, maybe even finish The Blade itself and maybe continue on with Abaddon's Gate. The Expanse series by James S.A. Corey, the tandem that is James S.A. Corey. Those are the books I'd really like to get to. There are some that I would like to also kind of get to, and that is Meddling Kids by Ernest Calviero, I think it is, and I might try to throw in Summer Night by Jim Butcher, looking at it over the thing. But I will add those in if I see fit and if I have time. Spookathon will take up some time, and getting the arcs done is first priority. So without further ado, I thank you for your patience on the wrap-up, because the wrap-up will come probably a week from the time that this goes live. I'll see you next time. Happy reading, and let's get on with that spooky October. Fall is here, and let's fall into some reading, people. Alright, see you next time.